Palette of the Wild art exhibition is in partnership with Cameron Park Zoo. Each of the pieces were originally created by an animal and then were collaborated and finished by a local artist here in town. Each piece they chose a different animal and then they got to make a piece inspired on it and kind of expand on what that meant and what it means to, you know, have an animal in our community. So the snakes just slithered through the paint and then slithered on the canvas. Versus like the gibbons, where this one they actually painted. So they gave the gibbon a paintbrush and colors and they were able to paint it. So that's what's hanging on the bottom, is what the gibbon actually painted. She said the rhino footprint looked like storm clouds. So she did a stormy sky and then used them as clouds. So you can kind of see it. This one was like splatter paint by the orangutan. She did a sunset version. And then was like, oh, this water was like supposed to represent flowers and trees in the field. Because they both incorporated the marks themselves. So this one up here, you can see the paw prints from the bear, and it's actually kind of an optical illusion, where if you step back, you can then see the bear face in the mountains, and it's a full landscape. The bear right here in the front, and then landscape with trees. And then this one, they again took the brushes and kind of hid the animal inside of the design. So this one's called Hidden in the Palms. And it's the orangutan, and the orangutan painted it herself. Miss May, I believe. Now some people took it and actually incorporated it into their painting. So this one, they like took the little footprints where all the lemurs, so you can see the original, and then they painted over it the animal, which is really cute. So you can see, and then they painted a piece inspired by what the animal painted. So a lot of people did everything different. And she took the feathers, she cut them out, and then she sewed them onto the canvas to make the wings of the nymphs, the little fairies. And so those were the original, those are actually the feathers from the red-crested tucaro. And she cut them out with an X-Acto blade and turned them into the cosmos. So all these little pieces, those are from the original canvas that was painted by the monkey. And she was like, what does it look like? And so now she calls him the apestronaut. And he has this little monkey, he has this little banana rank, which I think is pretty cute. Which animal did the best? I would say honestly mine was the raccoon. So it was really cute getting to see their little paw prints all the way across the canvas. But for like actual artistic skill, I would have to give it to Timbo. Timbo the elephant, of course. So this you can kind of see the strokes from the giraffe, and then they turned it into the background to make it. This one's mine. Like I said, the raccoon like walked across the canvas. So I was like, what? How can I incorporate it? So I was like, oh my gosh, the raccoons are having a picnic and they're eating blueberries. So they walked across the canvas with messy hands. So it's raccoon picnic. I love some of the more like detailed ones. So this one is Jeremy Ellison. This one's actually done in oil, but you can kind of see these streaky marks made by the original, and then he incorporated that as little highlights in the piece. So it's very interesting to get to see how different everybody kind of incorporated it. It's absolutely beautiful to get to see the collaboration work. And of course, this is a wonderful opportunity to highlight Cameron Park Zoo's enrichment programs, including their painting program for the animals, along with enriching and highlighting our local artists here in our community as well.